And bass up the track a little bit, because I want to hear that booms, booms, you know what I'm saying? Now who got the flavor that comes to dime a dozen that keeps them buzzing, thinking that they fat when they bustin'? Welcome to the world of Mac, or Mac. Do you small like saying that you them shit like packs on? I'm incredible, better eat the vegetable, cuz I does what I do. I fake the roof off a soft sucker, super smacking, knocking, full effect, mic check, 1, 2. I'm a rain forever, rain like bad weather, rain like whoever never. You can't bite my style, cause my style ain't a style that is a style so I can go buck wild. Bet you figured you got more funk for flow, it ain't so. Flavor in your ear, let you know. Now I'm about a second from the hook, look, strap your rap book. Before you get your wet style shook, can I get down, boy? Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Get down. Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Comes the back. Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Get on down. Can I get down? The max like super intended. What? Burning MCs leaves them foul scent. See, I'm like what you call king of yes, y'all. My style Rick sick, I mean real sick. Shit's thick. I come with the ammo, the real whammo, slammo, stuff that I be dropping. And always the quick, let's warm up the hot. I'm changing fate from the net, I'm a casket. My rap loves to alienate. Shake your ass till it's late. You stomp, I dominate. See, I ain't scared, you motherfuckers. To me, you're all suckers, cause I make the ruckus. Make it noise, try the buckets. We roll bulletproof, no coof on the roof, biting like a saber. Can I get down? I pound on the ground when I get down. So let me get down, let me get down. Can I get down? Get down, get on down. Can you get down? Can I get down? Get on down, get on down. It's time to get down. Can I get down? Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Here we go. Get on down. Can I get down? Can leap a tall building, crush the earth for fun, but I'm saying ain't no fair. Yo, when them ain't no fair. The mic's now in the right hands, cause the max on the earth just to foil your plans. More pep than the pepper that's in your pepper shake. On that earthquake, I couldn't take me if the mama make it. I back up the funk that I bring with unknown to man slang with bigger bite than the devil fang. I ain't met who can hang. If you're testing in your lesson, got me dressing for your tune session. Man, it won't even matter no more. Dragging out for just won the war. My style was definite to take you over. How you sitting looking over, then the photo Chevy Nova. Why I wanna smack it down? I figure it's a slaughter in the world of dollars. This shit ain't nothing but a quarter. The name of the track is Get Down, so let me get down and pound up the MCs in the ground. Can I get down? Get down, boy. Get on down. It's time to get down. Can I get down? Comes the back. Get on down. Can I get down? Can I get down? Boy. Get on down. Get down. Get down. Can I get down? Get on down. Get on down. Can I get down? Get down, boy. Down, down. Can I get down? Can I get
Mic check one. Who with me? Let's get the mics up. Let me get this camera right, bro. This thing is crazy. I'm having some technical difficulties, but we'll do the best we can until it kick in right. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me see something. Let me get my coloring right in my camera. I don't know what's going on with that. But more importantly, I'm having some issues with the chat. I can't see the chat on my screen. I see one comment from YouTube from Preston. What's good, Preston? But on my monitor, I see everything. So if you guys don't mind, let me see if I can pop out and pop back in. Let me see what the problem is. Am I good? Can you guys hear me? Can somebody let me know? Can someone let me know? Can you guys hear me okay? Come on, Donnie. You heard the music and shit. I seen your ass bobbing around. So at least tell me you good on the microphone. I'm only kidding. I don't want to get in trouble. What's going on with my coloring? I am tripping. It's tripping, guys. Let me see something here. Y'all would have tripped if I wouldn't have made it today. I almost didn't make it. And the reason is because I'm having some work. Thanks, Jack. Appreciate it, bro. Damn. Take people to I'm having issues with my comment with my screen. I don't know what it is. If you guys don't mind, let me back out and come back in. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pop out, see if that might be the case, see what's going on. It's not allowing me to read the comments up on the screen, and the comments aren't coming up on the screen. Let's see what's up. I'll be right back. Don't move. Don't buzz. Tell everybody to stay. Let's give this a shot. Let's give this another shot. Good afternoon, Sabrina Calloway and all the others. She says, yes, I can hear you. Thank you. I appreciate it, Sabrina. For some odd reason, if you guys can see, there's no comments on the screen. I don't understand why. Let me try something different here. Well, there's the one. Preston's the only one that made a comment, and it's coming from YouTube. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's that important. Let me ask you, can you guys see the chat? Can you guys see the chat in the screen? Can you all see what other people are writing or typing? Let me know. Come on, I wanted to have this fixed before Twin got in the room because, he always talking about my stuff, He's the type of kid the type of person I grew up with that I just couldn't stand seeing him coming. You get your brand new tennis shoes. There's always one kid in the neighborhood that don't never get shit, but they always talking about somebody's stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's always one kid that don't get nothing new for Christmas, don't get shit never. And then when you pop outside with your brand new shit on, or a brand new bicycle, or a brand new jacket, whatever it is, he is always the first one to make fun of it. Them ain't got shit ass people. I'm sorry, man. That's just me. I'm trying to loosen up. I just got through not writing a check, but paying a bill. That was crazy. I didn't see this one coming, guys. Linda Evans, thank you. I got to pull this up on my small. She says, no, but on Facebook Live, we see the comments. Okay, on Facebook Live. Okay, I get it now. I think on Facebook Live, you guys can see the comments, but on the screen, you cannot. Twin says YouTube you can't see. Okay. I only see one comment here. I don't know what's going on. Why is that? Let me go in here and see if I can pull some. Where's Sierra? That's my technical. Let's see here. I don't see why it's not showing the comments. I don't understand why. Damn, today was going to be a good day to hear and see some comments, bro, because I was going to say something about what we missed yesterday in regards to the question that I posed on my media pages. And it has something to do with moms and dads. And is it mothers that are leaving? Let me light my candle. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working behind. I'm jumping all over the place today because I'm a little discombobulated. And the reason being is because I just got through doing something that I didn't expect coming. My garage door, not the opener, but the garage door itself went out on me. And I couldn't open it. I couldn't do anything because I see what was wrong, but it's not something that I could fix on my own. I wouldn't even try to do one of these type of repairs on my own, even though I can go get the parts and everything. The spring broke. And if anybody knows anything about garage doors, they run on this real high tension spring. And the spring popped. And those springs, from my understanding, are only worth about 10,000 door openings and shuttings. You know what I mean? Just to let you guys know. They're only good for about 10 open and closes. Okay, let's just call it that. Let me see if I can get my color good. I don't know what's going on today. Boy, cameras and shit are not doing good today. They're only good for 10,000 open and closes. These springs are. And yesterday, day before yesterday, something like that. What is today? Mine went out on Sunday. And we got the house. We built the house in 2011. So we've had a pretty good run with that spring. All right. They're only supposed to last, from my understanding and talking to the people that fix them, and then me going to YouTube and figuring out what's going on. The springs in these garage doors are only supposed to last about 5, maybe 6 years. Okay. And if you're using it, like, I'll be honest with you, in my neighborhood, shit, I think the garage is the front door. I think the garage is the front door for for most people that live in my neighborhood. And the reason being is because we come through a gate at the front, and you ride up the yard, and you open the garage door. You open the garage door to get into the house. You park your car, you get out of the damn garage, you get out of your car, walk through the garage, walk into the house. That's the front door. I very seldom use my front door for anything. I very seldom use my front door for anything. If we have company that comes to the house, they generally wait at the gate down the street. You know what I mean? We buzz them in or whatever. They drive up the driveway. Drive. You can drive in the circle front, but you can see all the other cars straight ahead in the driveway. So you keep going straight. And when you go straight, that's the garage. That's just, you go straight into the garage. And we have it set up where when you walk into the garage, off to the right, you go straight into the house through the garage door. The garage door, the connector, house to garage to house connecting door. So it's pretty much our front door, even with guests, because our garage is connected to the front entrance. You would walk in the same room. It's kind of a funny setup. You walk, I never thought about that when designing the house. Never thought about garage door might go out and we shouldn't use it as the primary door. I didn't think about nothing like that. Nobody think about shit like that. But anyway, the spring went out. So I'm on the internet, I'm YouTube and trying to figure out, is this something that I can do myself? I'm a handy dude. I don't mind fixing little shit that require a little bit of drill, a little bit of this. I ain't really about to cut nothing, reframe and do all that. I don't do shit like that. That's for the professionals. I can do a little bit of electric. I'm afraid of electric and I'm afraid of water. What I mean by I'm actually afraid of electricity. Like doing electrical jobs, I will not do. But if it's just replacing a switch or changing a light fixture or, I put a ceiling fan up, little basic stuff like that. As long as I can shut the electric down when I'm doing it, it's gravy. It's all good. I can do it. No big problem. But other shit like finding out why there's a shortage in a socket and stuff like that. Nah, I'm not doing any doctor type stuff. I'm not searching like that. I'm not doing any of that. But basic stuff I can do. Putting in different little LED lights versus these, our house is now 10 years old. So certain things are becoming dated. And you look at this spring just broke on us. And I called the people and they had a couple of cancellations. So they like, we'll come out today. I'm like, perfect. So they came out today. They just finished it. It's pretty expensive when you look to do, here's what happens. They always upsell you. I'm not a real easy guy to upsell unless it makes sense. I have several garage doors. You know what I'm saying? So they're all the same age. They were all built the same time. This one snapped on me. So I'm thinking to myself, they're all 10 plus years old. This one snapped. It's just a matter of time before the other one snapped. It's going to happen. I use those as well. I utilize those other doors as well. So I end up buying 4, 4 different, well, all the same, but 4 garage door springs for the doors. And yeah, that's a tall number sometimes when you don't see it coming, but that's the part, these are the things that make people feel like they don't want a house, because they have to take care of things like that. But if it's a cost that costs me every 10 years, come on. If I break down what I just paid, it cost me $100 a year and I just had to pay it all at one time. I mean, it's not not the end of the world, but I wouldn't trade my garages for anything in the world. And that's just because, that's the cost of home ownership. And I do have a home warranty. I don't know if you guys noticed, but one of the luxuries of having a home is you can have a maintenance division, a maintenance department. Stop making people think that if you buy a house, you have to do everything. You don't have to do everything that, on your own. There's you can have a maintenance crew come out just like you do if you at CMHA. You know what I'm saying? Just like you do if you renting an apartment somewhere. You know, they have people that come out and unclog your drains and stuff like that. Owning a home, they have that same thing. And they have packages. You can pay an extra $100 a month and have a maintenance package. You know, your mortgage is one thing. You just have to end up, you just have to budget yourself out to get you an extended warranty, home warranty that covers very important, components of your home. That's important. Water heater, just had a water heater put in. It's that time, once a house becomes 10 years old, you're going to start facing little things that you did, you kind of have to see it coming. I didn't see the garage door coming, but like water heaters and stuff like that. And then redesigning stuff. You know what I mean? Redesigning things like my light fixtures are 10 years old. They're not as cool anymore as they used to look. You know what I'm saying? If you got one over the dining room, you got the chandeliers, you got all this different stuff in the house that was cool 10 years ago. Now you kind of looking a little dated. And my wife is big on looking at those home shows, them shows where they rehabbing homes and they making them look modern. And it's just your shit start looking a little dated when you start watching the new things, the new shows. So wifey been on me about a little bit of, hey, maybe we should upgrade this, maybe we should do that, and we should do that. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see. Let's let some of this shit stop breaking down first, and then we'll upgrade. But the key thing is, once certain things start losing its youth, let's just say, when you replace it, that's when you replace it with the new model, modern type home built type stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's when I do that. I don't know what's going on with these comment folks. I really don't know why the comments aren't coming on. I don't know what's happening. Michelle Hardy says, when ours broke, my husband wanted to fix it. I just called. Yeah, you know what? My wife don't really have a problem. She's cool. She's nice. Like when I want to fix something, I I'm not first in line to raise my hand about fixing something first. I might make a hint like, oh, that's not that bad of a job. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Putting a ceiling fan in, oh, I can do those. We bought 6 ceiling fans at one time to replace the old ones. And I was like, oh, babe, I could put a ceiling fan up in an hour and a half. No big deal. I can do that. And I knew I could because I've done it before. But I didn't volunteer it first. At first I was like, yeah, we can get we can see if they got, the people, the installers. And then once they told me how much they were going to cost, they were going to charge me to install, each one. Well, it was 6 at one time. I was like, oh no, I'm not paying that much money to have 6 ceiling fans. Now I might not get them done in one day like they're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? They got 4 guys coming in to put up 6 ceiling fans. And that's why I'm paying so damn much. And I'm saying to myself, nah, okay, I could put up 2 in a day. That's what I did. I put up 2 in a day, maybe 1.5. I ain't gonna front. Because the shit is, if you're not used to manual labor type of work, honestly, and I'm not that guy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I'm a construction crew good guy. I'm not. And it's hard on your body. I don't care how much you work out. I work out, I do jumping jacks, I do sit-ups, I do flats, I do squats, I do it all. But it ain't the same as having your body distorted like this kind of way, lifting heavy shit up in a different kind of way. Your body's not used to that. And it hurts after a period of time. And you wake up feeling crazy the next day. And you got to do it again? Nah. What I did is I did like 1.5 of them a day. Took me a week and maybe a day. Okay. To put up 6 ceiling fans. That's pretty damn good. I mean, the money that I saved almost close to $800. Why would I pay somebody $800 to put up something and do something that I can do myself? I'm not about to do that. Now, I did have a company come in and put the one in the living room up because I don't have y'all probably have seen it, but in my living room, it's so high, the ceiling fan is so high, I don't have a ladder that can go up like that high. And I can't rent one. And by the time I rent a ladder, rent a truck to bring it to the house and do all that old shit, I didn't already paid the money for the installation through a company. Maybe I paid a little bit more for them to come out and do it, but I didn't have to drag shit. I didn't have to rent a truck. I didn't have to come back and forth. I might have paid $40 more by having them come out versus me renting a truck, renting a ladder, and doing the work. For me, I'm at an age now where I tend to work a little smarter. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna work smarter. I'm not gonna work tough. I'm past working hard. I'm past that. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, the garage door spring for those that are just jumping in. The garage door spring, guys. You got to bear with me. I'm having a hard time reading comments because it's on this real small. That don't mean don't make comments because you all can talk amongst each other, but I can't really read these comments that well because of the screen is acting up. As you can see on the main screen, I'm just not. Let me see if I could try. Let's try this again. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. You guys still here? Can someone in YouTube maybe make a comment? Preston, are you still over in YouTube? You're the only um comment that's showing up on the screen here. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it fixed. I don't know afterwards, after today's show. If I have time, I got a lot going on today as well. Can someone over in YouTube make a comment? Just let me know that I'm good. You can hear me, you can see me. Everything is clear. That way I can at least get a gauge on if it's showing up on if the comments are showing up or not. I know we're on a delay, so I'll just wait. I'll see if I can. Mic check. Let me do a test. I'll do a type test. Let's just see if that goes through. Chat, please. To activate chat, please enable channels. Whoa, enable channels? Mic check. I tried to do a test here, guys. It wouldn't let me send a message. I'll do a test from my phone here and see if it does anything for us. It's not going to stop the show. I just want to I want to see if it's something on my end that I can do to help. No. Twin just sent a message over saying it's still okay. I see it on the screen here, but not on this screen. So we're just going to leave it alone. Okay. We'll just go without the comments. You guys can see the comments on Facebook Live. Can the people over on YouTube, can you guys see the comments on Can you guys over on YouTube see the comments? Probably not. Should I just reboot? Should I just reboot, guys? Oh, wait a minute. It says, hold on, we're connecting to your channels. Maybe we have something going on here. Nah. Should I just reboot? Because I think this is going to be one of them conversations that I want to pay attention to the comments. I want to make sure that we're all good. Let's check and see the internet connection. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out. I'm going to restart the program. I'm going to